On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Come on.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And our first play in the game is going to net them a single yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come back here, 70, Timberwolf. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. His first throw is an interception. Trayvon, there he has it. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense down behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Let's go now. 6, go.
Third and long for him here. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Fights his way through a tackle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
I'll throw it. He puts a Mayer under it, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap. Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Tag. Bronco 80.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Go, Rick. Go.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Ready up.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3rd and 8.
Go, trap. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. At the street. At the street.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
quick pass right side, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
60, half to 60, half to 60. 7-5, 7-5.
Again, throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
18 rattle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18.
Brought down at the
Give him a few
18-yard
yards
line.
on that run. It's second and 7.
3. Brings up second and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Grab ball leading. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, right, pump 19. Drag him 60. Go, Rick, go. Hook.
He's dropping back to throw. Ball is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal.
They'll run here. It's Benson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap second and goal from the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1. Throwing from the gun here. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Come on, come on.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go! 18! Clutching! 18! 18! Find it! Ready!
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. All's in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass play now. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
17. Seahawks nothing.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worried about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Back to 60. Back to 60. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
17. Seahawks 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now. He throws a bullet to the center of the... This is caught inside the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Pass play on first and 10. Cut by Hunt. And this one doesn't go far. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's Chubb on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And a It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Looking to throw here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Hit. Wrap up. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throw here. Third down. Finds him on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. The give now to Benson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing it on second down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
31, Seahawks 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw left side finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This will be grabbed at the 5. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds the in route complete. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
This time it's a passing play. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19 Lions.
Back to the air they go on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, third and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. So out now comes the punter. And he's been one of the players on this game. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. That's the 35. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Go!
They'll throw here on first. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Chubb running out of the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19. 60, Mike, 7. Go, trap, go, trap.
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And the hit is made, so they bend to the competition, but they didn't break Bronk as they force this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Check go.
They give up the gut to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set.
Looking in the air here. There's a screen to Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
They're throwing it. Gets everything he has under this one. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Panthers 50. Panthers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They kick the running back in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17.
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set. Rep, hey, smash. With the rep, let's go, right here.
Benson on 1st and 10. 3 inside the 30. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cut it. Ready? Cougar 19. Set go.
Benson on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
70 range. Let's go now. 18, 69, Dragon 6, Mustang 19. Hurt. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 39-yarder. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Easy. Big Ace. Easy. 2-2-1.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 65.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
throwing on third down. Caught on the comeback route. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
Working inside the red zone. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready?
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, sack! Bravo 80! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Hut, hut!
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
19, Tigers! Hey, what do you want? Hut.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19, Lions.
Man in motion here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.